You must not, you cannot tell anyone.
There could be terrible consequences.
Are you threatening him? Are you kidding me? Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another TV show reaction and commentary. Today we're going to be hopping into Better Call Saul Season 3, Episode 1. This one is titled Mabel. So, first off, I didn't know we were going into Season 3. But it makes a lot of sense. It really does make a lot of sense considering where we left off in the previous episode. This show is doing a brilliant job at just character study, diving into characters and diving into the reasons why they do things that, you know, even from an audience perspective, it just seems ludicrous. It really is fascinating watching the back and forth motion, the pendulum that swings between these characters, and specifically with Jimmy, and when he does something and why he decides to do something and when he decides to, activate that reasoning. And, now we are at a crossroads where, obviously the kindness of Jimmy's heart is the reasoning to him and his downfall, and it may not even be, I don't want to say it's just the kindness of his heart. It may be just the way that he wears it, and how he interacts with other people and how they interact with Jimmy and his heart. And we see that dynamic in different ways. I mean, in different relationships with our main character here. Jimmy's relationship with Kim, Jimmy's relationship with his brother Chuck, Jimmy and Howard's, there's a lot of, you can tell the love that Jimmy has for those characters I just said. Even with Mike, right? You can tell that. But the difficulty is that Jimmy just loves gaming the system. He loves winning, and sometimes that's a lot more on one side than the other. And then sometimes it's on the other side more than the other. And unfortunately, that flip-flop, that pendulum, that going back and forth is what has gotten him into some deep doo-doo, for sure. This is not okay. Jimmy has basically confessed that he, I don't even know what the crime he did is, but he can ruin his life with this. And Chuck has all the cards to do it. I feel like if Jimmy was on the other side, he wouldn't release the tape. He wouldn't even use the tape against his brother. If anything, he'll just I don't know, maybe just use it against them as like a, hey, I have this. But, we all know Chuck is different. His love for his craft, his love in relations with Jimmy, it's different. It, goes both ways, but they're different in that regard and how they move. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting jumping into this season. It's gonna be interesting seeing what happens in this season, and more importantly, what happens into this episode, because we left off on a very, very heavy foot. And I'm not ready to see how things just blow up. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. You guys know the drill. If you want to be able to support this channel, the best way to do it is through Patreon. You get to have early access, uncuts to all of this, just in case you want to learn a little bit more about filmmaking, or if you want to, just have a little bit more entertainment in general. That's what you can do. You can also support the channel by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, you don't have to do any of those things. You can just sit back, relax, get your popcorn and snacks as we hop to Season 3, Episode 1 of Better Call Saul. All right, it has been a minute since we've gone to the present. And when I mean by the present, I mean like events after Breaking Bad. Again, it's so cool how they use color grading to depict moments within Jimmy's life. Oh man, it'd be crazy if one of the characters came and Jimmy noticed. That would be interesting. Not sure if they'll notice him, but if Jimmy notices them, I'm sure something like that has to happen later on in these seasons. The contrast with this music and how he feels is destructive. Yeah, my man, stealing. My man is stealing. Because I'm about to be like, yo, what is your fit?
Sir. Sir. Young guy, dark hair, corduroy coat.
Dang, the context of this situation is crazy. Because of Breaking Bad. Damn.
Hey, Nick, come here.
He ratted him out. I mean, don't do it.
Nice job.
Say nothing, you understand? Get a lawyer!
Wow. Damn. That was crazy. Wow.
Asshole.
Remnants of Jimmy / Saul just came through there. I got goosebumps from that.
Lady?
He just seems so castrated here. I know that's a crazy word to use, but I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, he took his name. You know, I'm not sure if they took his money. I think he kept his money, but his whole life is just done for.
Besides, it's your word against mine.
Damn, that was a great movement of the camera right there. I love that. That's a cool look into a different perspective.
And then right. See? Alternate the thumbs. Up and down. Get a nice tight roll.
Oh man, Chuck had a crazy looking thumb. Man, it's crazy that you can go from something like blackmail essentially to just doing brotherly stuff like this. It's wild.
It was
It was Daffy Duck.
some Daffy Duck ripoff with this weird red
Bill.
bill.
Oh, yeah, Bill. Yeah.
And it used to get so hot, we thought it would.
Damn, this moment is so good. It sucks that it's not gonna last long.
You got a great memory, Chuck. The
Damn.
red bill and everything.
Again.
Hey, what was the name of that?
Showrunners, the writers, they know exactly what they're doing, and that is always a joy.
She was
Jimmy. Don't think I'll ever forget what happened here today.
Damn. Yeah, that's gonna leave a sour taste. That's crazy. Yeah, I got a feeling season 3 is gonna be rough. I can't imagine what Jimmy can do, which is worse than what he did in the last episode. Which is wild because it's just confessing, which is technically the right thing to do. But in this case, I really just didn't want Jimmy to do that.
It may or may not involve that thing you said you never ever wanted to discuss.
Okay, then thanks. I gotta get back to it.
Yo, Kim is a trooper, yo. Kim is a trooper. She's a beast.
Behind I am, not to mention now I've got 8 entire wills to finish up.
What are you talking about? I'll do the wills.
But I don't know, man. I feel like their relationship is gonna really hit in this season.
And look, if this is about the money,
It's not about the money. You can keep the money.
don't act like I wanted this. Jesus, like I need more on my plate.
That is a great shot. This is a good shot right here. Man.
For 10 minutes today, Chuck didn't hate me. I forgot what that felt like.
I feel like Jimmy is like a Jimmy's like a stray dog. He craves affection. And his need for it, he just gets into just these wild situations.
Jimmy, you do realize you just confessed to a felony?
Ah, that's Howard. Oh, no. Damn. And Howard is probably so disappointed because Howard was actually on Jimmy's side. This is crazy, man. This is going to be the season of relationships being ripped apart.
Could you...
Howard's also just trying to do his damn job.
And if you somehow put it in front of a jury, Jimmy'd call a dozen audio experts, say that voice isn't his, say that the tape had been edited.
He would indeed.
Are you thinking about playing this for Kevin Wachtel at Mesa Verde?
Oh my God. I hope Kim doesn't get roped into this. I really hope Kim doesn't get roped into this.
Tape is useless in a court of law and no help in the court of public opinion. What's the point? Because I can't think of a single use for it.
I can.
Oh God. Chuck, what are you up to, man? Yep. And then we're back to combat Mike. Mike on a Medal of Honor mission. What the My man is whipping it in a vehicle that is usually meant for family road trips. And even he makes it look cool. The power of Mike, man. Oh, that was cool. That lightning strike was pretty cool. Is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? Does he work here in this timeline? I would assume so. He looked like he would work here forever. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. It's a dude that owns his junkyard. In Breaking Bad. I forget what movie we watched on the channel, but it was about like the transportation of like drugs through vehicles and where they would stash it. And never before have I seen a car get broken down and gutted like that, like in that movie. That movie was crazy. They gutted the car completely. So it's crazy that Mike is doing this all by himself. Yeah. That's awesome. That's a cool time lapse. That's cool. Dude, Mike, I don't know how your back's not hurting, bro.
Yeah, how is it again?
Ermintrout.
Yeah, Ermintrout.
Man, I wonder who was that? Even Mike is puzzled. He's like, man, I don't know what the hell. I'm trying to figure out who that was. Who could have clocked Mike like that? Who tags a wolf? I don't even know. Yep, there you go. That's the tracker. That's wild. Who did that? Who can do that? Is it like the FBI? It might be the FBI. Maybe that could be the FBI. Who knows? Wow, that's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot right there.
Who do we have next?
Damn.
That'd be me.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn, I was not expecting that one. I was not expecting that. Yikes.
What was damaged? The base is still there, right? The B-52 is, I presume, still...
B-29. Huh? B-29. Fifi's a B-29.
Yeah, he doesn't even remember. He doesn't even remember. Damn. Yikes. I only know it because of the title.
Check your recruiting numbers. I think you're gonna see an uptick. And you know what? If it turns out that Fudge wasn't actually in the war...
Fudge is not a person. He wasn't in the war.
Well, neither was Tom Cruise.
He said neither was Tom Cruise.
TV commercial.
You take that ad down, or they'll be held to pay. That clear enough for you?
Make me.
Oh, snap, Jimmy. Oh, snap.
You're an ambulance chasing piece of shit because you're all the same. You're the same as all.
Always on a high horse. Always trying to make me feel like I'm...
Damn. I feel it. I feel that, Jimmy. I feel it.
You think you're so damn smart. And you think you don't have to play straight with anybody. The wheel is gonna turn. It always does.
Damn, we can't even look him in the eye. Damn. Jeez. He can't even exist in his space now. It's following him everywhere. All right, Mike, who are you waiting on? Who was that? Because I really want to know. I have no clue.
Well, this will certainly help my Thursday PowerPoint.
That was such a great camera movement. I love how the camera just swept and just it swept into like an establishing shot, which was really cool.
He accuses me of muddying the waters. Muddying the waters.
Oh,
I mean, he's the one who can't even get the accents right.
It's a shame because like what Jimmy did is now seeping into everyone else's life. Like Kim can't even embrace the hard work she's able to accomplish because of what he's done. Essentially, she's being robbed of the hard work she's put in. That's crazy.
You ready to hit it?
Sorry, I just need to check one thing.
Bro, Kim is shredded. I don't even know if I said that before, but yo, she got some guns on her. She's been hitting the gym.
Yep.
Chuck, you can talk, man. You can talk, brother. Like, his demeanor towards just anybody is just really interesting. Because he does it to Kim. He does it to Ernesto. Y'all just better be paying my boy enough.
Ernesto, could you come in here, please?
Because this is looking a little bit like something else. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Would you mind changing the batteries?
Sure thing, Mr. McGill.
Thanks.
Oh, God, he's going to play it. He's going to play it.
You must not, you cannot tell anyone. There could be terrible consequences. Life-changing consequences.
Are you threatening him? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're threatening the homie? Chuck, I'm about to wire you to a battery, bruh.
Enough said.
I guess I'll go finish putting away the groceries, okay?
Ernesto's like, bro, I need to get the hell out of here. And get paid more. It's so annoying. It's like I get it, but this dude is just so annoying and so petty. And the best way I can describe it is when Jimmy told a joke and his wife laughed, and he was just getting petty about it, and then he tried to do it, and he just fumbled, and he blamed Jimmy. Like, come on, man. Like I said, I get Chuck's character, 100%. Doesn't mean I can't stand him. I do. I can't stand him at all. I have no idea what Mike is doing. This is wild. This is wild. Is he like rewiring the transmitter? What is going on here? Wow, that's a beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot. Who the heck is that? I can't see who it is. Who the heck is that? Got him. He's got him. And now you are the hunted. That's crazy. Crazy how life works. Wow, this music is awesome. What is going on in season 3? This soundtrack? And how they light the night is crazy. I wonder what type of cameras, well, what type of lighting equipment they have off screen to light up these areas. 'Cause it looks like they have like a giant, like box light just shining on the whole street, or at least part of it, especially on the highlights with the trees. All right, guys, and that is the end to episode 1, season 3. All right, everybody, we just got done episode 1, season 3. This one, again, was titled Mabel. And the title in this connection is to the brothers. And what little, I guess, time they were able to spend without any quarrels, right? As Jimmy said later on in this episode, it was like the, 10 minutes where Chuck didn't hate him, And that's heartbreaking. There's this again, I call Jimmy as like a abandoned dog, right? Where his love and affection for people tends to just backfire on him. And just watching this unfold and seeing the escalation of just the relationships between people is just it's a beautiful thing to witness, but it's pretty freaking hard to watch when it is crumbling, because you can see it, you can sense it. We get reminded of the greater timeline, especially at the beginning of this episode where we got the black and white, and which represents the events that happened after Breaking Bad. But again, it's just that tug of war is always there. It's still there. And we saw it when he told the kid, after he basically ratted him out, to don't say anything, only talk to your lawyer. It's just fascinating, man. It really is. The deep dive into characters, their reasonings, their motivations, their love for one another, their love transforming into hatred for one another. It's a fascinating dance that's happening here, and it's primarily through characters. I feel like obviously we have action through Mike's point of view, but even with Mike, he's still a very character driven person. He's I mean, just from the previous episodes, he chooses not to get violent. he's much more of a pacifist than, let's say, for instance, the other people that are within his field. But again, seeing the filmmaking complement a lot of what I just said, whether if it's through lighting, through the soundtrack, which I thought both the lighting and the soundtrack and even the camera movement just went up another level, and I didn't even think that was even possible. But damn, I'm intrigued and how this is going to go, because a lot of you have said that the cinematography and even the story kicks up during season 3. That's why I'm a little bit surprised that we're jumping into it, because I was like, whoa, okay, I thought we had a little bit more of season 2, but no, it makes sense. Where we left off at season 2 was perfect. But I'm excited for season 3. I hope that you guys are too. And again, I enjoy reading the comments. I enjoy hearing that you guys are learning a lot through these videos. It really does make me happy, and it really does just get me motivated into creating things like this. And hearing you guys show a lot of appreciation and hearing how the show has affected you is inspiring for younger or just aspiring filmmakers, because you don't have to be necessarily younger to do this. But yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a really good time, guys. I appreciate y'all. Stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed, everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free, just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.